Nothing further to add. Mr. Badawey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Minister, for being here this afternoon. Mr. Minister, in my former capacity as a local mayor and local member of regional council back in the Niagara region, I recognize the need to, one, expedite municipal projects, and two, equally if not more importantly, to ensure that projects were affordable to local property taxpayers through leveraging. With that, in my current capacity as a member of Parliament, we're working together, all of us, different departments, different ministries, to work toward putting in place these very, and I'll call them enablers. So my question is, do you envision the infrastructure bank, as well as the $180 billion infrastructure investments that the government's prepared to make over the course of the next few years, to act as a mechanism, to act as an enabler, to expedite municipal projects such as community improvement plans, as well as those that align with government strategies, federal government strategies such as the trade corridors in certain jurisdictions throughout the nation, while alleviating the financial pressures on our local property taxpayers?
Well, Vance, thanks for that question. I think it's important, especially coming from your background at the municipal level, to know that to the extent we can find projects that are going to make a really big difference in your region that can be funded through the Canada Infrastructure Bank, allowing investors to create returns there, what it will do is allow the local municipalities to make other investments if they choose, or to be in a better financial situation. So that is exactly what we're trying to achieve. If we can do more, it's going to make things better for people in your area. If we can do more in a way that allows the local area to make other investments that are going to be important for residents, that's also critically important.
Well, thank you. And if I can have a second question, Mr. Chairman, as well. When we look at areas such as those that we're trying to help in the middle class, you mentioned earlier about pregnant women and pregnant working women. And what I've heard in the past week or so since announced, great idea, great that those women are going to have 18 versus 12 months now available to them to spend with their child. Also alleviating some pressure on the daycare costs. Is there an opportunity as well to look at those women that are pregnant now and or just getting into their maternity leaves now to take advantage of that possibility within the budget?
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're getting that question, because it means that people are seeing the advantage of the policies that we're putting into place, the flexibility that it's going to create for families, the opportunity that it's going to create for women to have the ability to stay away longer or come back earlier depending on their personal situation. Our answer is we want to move forward with this bill as soon as possible. Our goal is to have this committee review it, to get the bill passed as soon as possible so that we can help more women to have that flexibility sooner. So that's why we want to move forward quickly. With your support, that's what we'll get to, and make a real difference for women and families.
And will you find that if those women are currently now just entering again the system with respect to being on maternity leave for their first month or two, will they have the opportunity as well to tap into that 18 months versus the current 12 months?
Well, we're working towards getting the transition rules done as rapidly as possible. Clearly, moving forward quickly is going to make a difference.
Great, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you both.